There's a rush in the blood, you can feel it like a midnight sun coming on strong from above, not from below. When the baseline feels like glow, blowing through the mind, subtle like a sign, so sublime, but we don't know why. Like tiger, my name's on the fly, I flicker in the tongue like flame in the fire. Skip the fight with this whole on fire. My anxiety level to that all-time high. I should just chill for a minute, but the light's so bright, and I'm getting my kicks.
Hello, Dennis Committee here for tonight's game between Essendon and the Suns. Tonight we're coming to you from Etihad Stadium. A few empty seats in the crowd. Collaborating with me in the commentary booth is Tom Harley. Hello, Tom.
Thanks, Dean. It's good to be here tonight.
At the halfway point of the season, and the top eight is really starting to take shape.
When there are teams talking about games being a must-win at this point in the season, they're not wrong. Time is running out for teams to secure a top 8 spot.
Only one of these teams in the 8.
The Suns could be up for a real shellacking tonight.
Gold Coast coming off a string of wins. By contrast, the Bombers coming off a string of losses. These lineups look very strong, and both teams look fired up and set to go. I've got to say, I like the Suns. Tom, is it possible to pick a winner this early?
You know what? I really think Essendon will relish the underdog tag and will come out and win this match.
Much appreciated, Tom. Just waiting for the opening siren now. And here's the bounce to begin the game. Clean tap by Flanagan. He takes control of the loose ball. Safely taken on the chest by Osborne. It takes an uncontested mark. Kicks it. Catch by Flanagan. Played on. Goes with the banana. Marked by Lynch. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range.
The Bombers haven't done all that well at home this year. They'll be wanting to rack up some more wins at home before the end of the season. Ablett drops the ball, punts, picks it up. Carlo smothers it. He's intercepted it. He got a hold of that one. And the ball goes over the boundary line.
The umpire has thrown it in. Flanagan gets onto the ball. Horsley gets set away. He's got through. The game officially underway now. I gotta say, that's even a better goal the second time around. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Good tap from Flanagan. Controlled by Lynch. Watson smothers. Chips it down towards half forward. Right mark under pressure. What you waiting from here, Tom?
He really shouldn't have too much trouble from this angle.
And the ball goes over the boundary line. Both ruckmen battling for the front spot. Deft touch from Flanagan. Stanton takes advantage of the back attack.
Well, I suppose the Bombers have to get their hands on the ball before Gold Coast can make a tackle. The Suns haven't needed to make any tackles, and the stats reflect that.
Flanagan with a mighty fist. Dishes it off by hand. He can't close the deal, and it's a point. Gold Coast by 8 points. Nickel assesses his options now. He's just trying to find a loose man in the defensive 50. He picks boot to ball. He has to hold on to those. Paul, with his head down, running for home. That was great. He won't win Mark of the Year, maybe Leader of the Year. Lonigan grabs him way too high. That's got to be a free kick. That's a massive kick. Hubbard knows he needs to hang on to them. Gathers the ball, goes up the line. He sneaks away for an uncontested mark. Bell pounds it long to his teammates. Riscatelli spills it. Osborne making his way in. Let's hope he's compensated for the win. He keeps it in play. Neville with a short hand pass. He gets a kick out of the pack. The ball is on the ground and it's picked up by Dixon. Riscatelli made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Got caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Carlisle is deceptively strong, but if he wants to go toe-to-toe with the Gorillas in this league, he'll need to add some bulk to his frame.
Neville waiting to bring it back into play. He's kicked it. Solid catch. Hunt going through his routine. Unfortunately, they made the grass very short. Tactically this one. Too far out to score short. An ideal position to be kicking from. Neville kicks the ball out of the 50. Oh, he's dropped it. He'll rule that one. Marks. Can he kick it from here, Tom?
He's a fair way out here, Dennis. I reckon it'll test him.
Marked by Dixon. Rules this guy is the most reliable kick the goal on the side. 25 metres out. Gee, you wouldn't like this from here. The Bombers in early trouble. He'll kick. It's not a bad sort of a kick either. It's a goal. The Ruckman conscious of where their teammates are. They wait for the bounce. Lonigan guides it. Watson steals it. Got that one up just in the nick of time. Get that weak shiitake mushroom out of here. No contest for that one. The mark missed by Bill. Carlisle takes him down, but the kick is away. Riscatelli with the pickup. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. And the ball goes out the boundary line, close to goal. The umpire will throw it in. Thrown in majestically. Guided by Flanagan. Adler has the ball. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. That's 3 in a row for Gold Coast. Gold Coast getting the fast start. Lucky we had that goal recorded because it was first rate. All is in readiness. The ball is bounced. Tap to advantage. Right place, right time. A rushed kick. Chest mark to Riscatelli. He wants to play on. Oh, that's a nice long kick. Ball crosses the line. The throw is accurate. Lonigan gets the tap. He picks up the loose ball. Adler running like a criminal. He'll be happy with that. That's his second. Yep, that has to be a contender for the goal of the year. Certainly the best I've seen this week. The bounce, laser straight. Lonigan with the tap. Watson handball short. Watson clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. He takes that by the chest.
It's clear that the Suns have been practicing their marks during the week. They have raked up plenty of them. Contested or not, it's really starting to show on the scoreboard.
He looks for a man on the lead. The ball is kicked a long way back into play. Zaharakis will be upset with that. Picture perfect drop punt. Slams it on the boot. The ball spills to Dixon. Bounces. No one to contest the ball. There could be a short option here. The ball goes long down the ground. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. And a long way out. The goal for Gold Coast. The Suns have scored the last 5 goals. The Suns have the early lead. It's always a good sign. I'll put a cork in that goal. That's vintage stuff. And I bet they'll only get better with time. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Handed down nicely by Flanagan. Lynch hits it on the bounce. Surely that wasn't the plan.
You may as well just drop the ball on the ground there, Dennis.
Choose to kick it. Couldn't hold on to the mark. He spears the ball. He wins the contest.
Hunt needs to do a bit more work on his jumping. He can get some good height, but just needs to work on his timing. Riscatelli taking aim. Long kick there. Dixon with the mark. He lines up for goal. Dixon takes a shot. Gold Coast out in front over the Bombers.
Not much on offer for Heppel. He goes long in search of a lead. Well, they used to say at school, Butterfingers lets it drop. A low stabbing kick. And the ball goes sailing out of bounds. The ball is coming back into play. Flanagan dumps it forward. Ablett controls it. 5 meters out. A good start to the game for Gold Coast. The replay capturing everyone's attention. Very good. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. A nice bounce. Effective hit out there. The loose ball scooped up. Lynch feeds it wide. Drops the mark and the runners are waiting. And he's heading for home. He's injured. No way he'll come back after an injury like that one. Shot by Paul. Close score, but it's just needed for a score. Like a banana through a letterbox. What a wonderful goal. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce.
Gold Coast have been extremely well organised and courageous in the centre, and that's why they're winning the ball. Day with the ball. Head down, going for goal. Dempsey having no trouble taking that one. He puts power behind that kick. He drops the mark. Nice interception. Nice bit of power there. Russell marks the ball.
Jams it on the boot. Paul drops a specky. Flanagan picks it up. Trims the grass with that one. It bounced straight into his hands as if he just called it after the whistle. The spilled ball is collected. Flanagan with the hit.
Stanton is a hard man to knock over. His balance is like no other. Flanagan gets onto the ball. Heppel with the handball. Carlisle doesn't receive the ball. He scoops it up.
Flanagan taps. Watson with the steal. Horsley with the interception. Paul sticks out his hands and collects the ball. The kick just clears the line for a goal. That's number 2. Well, that's what we've come to expect from him. Fantastic goal. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Hit by Flanagan. The call was made and the mistake followed. Changes. Gambleton gambles. Approaching the goals now.
Flanagan catches it. He gets boot to ball. He's all by himself. Lynch lines it up. He kicks it long. It slips through his fingers. Look at him run. Osborne running into the open goal.
And that ball is right off the top shelf for him. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The umpire has bounced the ball. Lonigan taps it. Passed by Watson. Adler eyes on the player, not the ball. Short handball from Parking. Touching the goals now. Ruckman through the goals. Gets his first. He's putting on a masterclass with goals like that. The Ruckmen are looking through each other. Eyes wide, nostrils flaring. It's an intense stare down as they wait for this bounce. Lynch, a good drummer, snaps it. He has no trouble grabbing that one. Dixon takes aim for goals. Everett takes the mark on his chest.
The Bombers can't seem to win at home. I'm not sure if it's a red herring caused by fatigue, which will balance itself out over the course of the season, but things aren't looking good. His run-up looks promising. Dixon takes a tumbling mark.
Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies, just get them in flying formation. Just fell through. Pressure already being applied to Essendon. The kick is about as straight as a shopping trolley, and it's a goal. Ruckman sizing each other up like a bull and a matador before they engage in the delicate art of ruck work with the quick hands. That's not there. Nice drop punt. Safely taken on the chest by Doe. No sure target, so he kicks to space. It's the kickoff as he's taken down by Lynch. Bell with the snap. I reckon my man could have caught that in a pin. He runs into the goal. Osborne sends the ball on its way. And the ball goes out the boundary line, close to goal. The boundary umpire is called for the free. The big man fighting for possession of the try. Big thump from Flanagan is in his possession. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. The Suns have scored the last two goals. Great start by the Suns. He's loving that replay, and he's making sure his opponent knows all about it. The bounce is straight as an arrow. Knocks it down in front. He has the ball. Worsley with a low spearing kick. Easy grab for Dixon. Having a big day going for goal number 4. It'll pass it up. The Bombers need to be careful not to let this one run away from them. They'll be looking to spot the player on the burst. He goes wide. With a very high mark. He picked up one like my man. Drops the ball. Lynch controls. 25 meters out. Lonigan knocks it down the field. Smothers it. Ruckman says laces out between the major uprights. Almost on his nerves. The first goal is always welcome. There's one for the time capsule. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Good bounce. Clean tap out of the right. Watson with a short hand pass. Bucking won't be getting that pass from Bill Chambers. He collects a loose ball.
Unfortunately, the home ground is not treating Essendon well. They haven't notched up many wins at home so far. He's got the footy now. A shocker of a kick. Strong mark. Great grab over the top.
Launched long by Adler. Osborne looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. A lovely drop punt. Out of bounds, dangerous spot near the goal. A lot of jostling as the boundary umpire puts the ball back into play. The bouncing ball is controlled. Slots it. That's number 5. Gold Coast could score the last 4 goals. If this game were being played on water, Gold Coast would be walking on it. Well, he'll be loving that goal when he sees it in the highlights package. Ruckman trying to mad dog each other before this bounce. They know 90% of this game is half mental. Horsley is able to grab it on the half volley. The ball hits him right on the chest. Give it back to Crosby. Almost a mark, but it bounces off his chest. 20 meters out, just in time with that kick. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Lynch with a great kick. His Suns have scored the last 5 goals. The Suns are nailing the cop and shut. That replay shows just how good that goal was. The Rucks prepare to go out after this bounce. Umpire bounces the ball. Tap by Flanagan. Watson down ball short. That had some power behind it. He couldn't hang on. Hutchins goes for the kick around the corner. Strong mark.
Harbour, his hands that are magical. He always takes the ball so cleanly.
Flanagan hits it. Bounces favourably for Adler. Gets it away in the nick of time. Castaneda would have been jealous of that pickup. He's heading for home. Goal. When he's on song, he sings a very good song. Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are and conjuring something out of nothing. Bounce goes the ball. Flanagan directs it down. Watson passes it. Adler gains possession through the interception. Watt drops it. Gambleton puts his head down and wins it. Here's a long kick. Couldn't complete the line.
Goalkeepers, they're hustling and hassling their opponents, forcing the Bombers into errors when they have the ball, limiting their opportunities to possess it at all.
Tap by Flanagan. A favourable bounce. What was the intention of that chip, Tom?
That was an absolute shocker.
20 metres from home. Short handball from Fletcher. Let's beat the ball. Ball dives and hits the ground, ball in hand. That's how the shot of goal is as good as the delivery. 50 metres from home. There with the shot. That could be the final nail in the coffin. Able to bring it in. Long kick back in. Snatches at it and drops it. He's as twitchy as a frog in a blender. Dave, the better man there. You know more about him than I do, Tom. Reckon he can date this one?
I reckon the distance will be too much for him here, Dennis.
He spent that one before he had it. Clean pick up by Lynch. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop pass. Paul with clean hands for a difficult pouncing ball. He's kicked that straight into the confectionery stand out on the floor. Go out with a clinical drop punt. Loves levitation. Great kick down to Dixon. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Dixon kicks the goal. Drop pass straight through the middle. Gold Coast have scored the last 7 goals. It looks like Gold Coast have this one in the bag. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The bounce is dead straight. Flanagan with the tap. I hope that wasn't the plan. Warlock call. Bill Chambers aims for his man on the ground. Mistimes the kick. He spills the mark. Low spearing kick. Dropped by Horsley. It's impossible to outplay the Coventry cannot think. Fires the ball well. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. Dave on the borderline of his range. That kick was gigantic. Great goal. I'm sure we'll look back and exaggerate the distance in years to come. A second goal in the bag. He scores, he scores, he scores. What an absolute classic. The Ruckmen, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Lonigan decisively.
Essendon have been handed free kick after free kick, but it looks like the Bombers could use all the charity they can get. There's absolutely no scoreboard pressure at all. He holds it too long, and that'll be a free kick. Lynch plays it on. Osborne takes the mark. Concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. Osborne kicks the goal. He takes a strong mark.
Dixon puts it out of bounds on the floor. He gives the ball a mighty roost. Lynch got under it. Now do you think he can kick this one, Tom?
He need a bigger kick than he has from there.
Dixon grabs that one. Lining up the goal now, 25 metres out. Dixon slams one on the boot for goal. Gold Coast are in control of this game. There's one for the time capsule. The ruckmen are looking through each other. Eyes wide, nostrils flaring. It's an intense stare down as they wait for this pass. Very short, but they can pass. A desperate kick there. Lucky Barnes collected. Walks it across the ground. It's Edward Scissorhands. Puts the head down as he runs in. And they lock it behind the bars. He likes it. Goal. Yep, that has to be a contender for the goal of the year. Certainly the best I've seen this week. The umpire set the bounce to restart the game. Both Rocks have a fair shot at this one. Lonigan taps. Able to grab it on the half volley. Hot hands. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. Spilled by May. Well done to keep it alive under pressure. Jams it on the boot now. Definitely a contender for mark of the day. Dixon spills it. 20 minutes from home. To say that the Suns are playing Essendon is the understatement of the century.
Essendon can't seem to win at home, and they're not doing it on the road either. As a commentator, I can't figure out where else to watch them. It comes off hands. Gumbleton picks it up. He's caught with the ball. He chooses to play on, sending it on its way. He marks the ball. Dave lining up with the goal.
The mark missed by Heather. If this game were being played on water, Gold Coast would be walking on it. He may just cry to himself here. The options are few and far between at the moment. He goes long down the ground. Paul couldn't hold on to that one. He runs for home. Smothered. Neville with the smother. May powers the ball for goal. That could be the final nail in the coffin. The defence are doing a decent job of making kicking out difficult, so I'd suggest he takes his time and just looks for the right option. Worsley, outstretched Mr. Fantastic for that mark. Bock picks up the bouncing ball. Stanton smothers it.
Essendon are hardly playing a brand of football that brings supporters and members to the game. They can barely win games at home. Lynch scoops up the ball. Pepper takes the mark without any contest. A long kick there. Hill takes the uncontested mark.
A chance for both teams to set up as the ball crosses the line. His mistake cost him the possession. Ablett is able to grab it on the half volley. Orange hitting in. Watch his style. And we'll get a throw in. The ball is returned to play. Bill Chambers taps it. Bucky picks up the loose ball. Joel, a massive kick off the boot. Comes down with ice forming on his earlobes.
Gold Coast love playing away games. A stack of the Suns players have commented over the season that to them it actually provides a release and a chance to harness camaraderie.
It'll be a throw-in. Umpire throws the ball in. Tapped by Riscatelli. Shoots off the handball. Hutchins takes it well.
When the forwards are marking the ball so cleanly inside 50 like they are now, it must give the Suns a lot of confidence, especially when the pressure is on. It kicks badly and won't make its target. Can't bring the mark down. Riscatelli picks up the loose ball. That's out on the floor. Most players at this level wouldn't have any trouble with this one, guys.
The Suns commanding the cup and shot. The kick is about as straight as a shopping trolley, and it's a goal. The Ruckman giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Good tap from Riscatelli. Watson with a short hand pass. Lynch funnels in, but the kick gets away in time. Leonard tackling a ghost. Batted down nicely by Riscatelli.
Getting beaten in the ruck is a recipe for disaster and could potentially lose the game for Essendon. Hall with the kick. Osborne spills it. Fletcher puts his arms out and snuffles. At the 90-second mark.
Cleared by Riscatelli, 50 metres from home. Orange takes the mark on his chest. Well done, be modest, Tom. I know you kicked 12 in your career. Do you give him any chance from here?
There's a good chance from here.
He's missed a lot. Dempsey with a long kick. He reached out for the man. He steadies now in front of goal. This will certainly test him from this distance. Well, if he can hand-pick a position, this is it. Straight in front of the goals. He steers it out the defensive 50. He misses the mark. 45 metres out. Going for goal number 1. That was a poor kick, wasn't it, Tom?
You're a harsh man, Dennis Cometti.
It looks like the Suns have this one in the bag.
It's time to roll the dice out there and see how this game might open up. Yes, the Bombers might get hurt on a rebound, but I think more scoring opportunities will present themselves. Osborne grabs the ball. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. Osborne has a kick. Score for Gold Coast. The Suns has the advantage on the scoreboard over Essendon.
The replay capturing everyone's attention. What a goal. Ruckman sizing each other up like a bull and a matador before they engage in the delicate art of ruck work. With the ball now, sends the Sharon on its way. Orange with the catch. Dave catches it. With concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. A monster kick will be required from here. Looks like he forgot to practice his kicking during the week. Here's now. Ablett couldn't hang on to the ball. One down by Riscatelli. Ruckman with a call just from the wrong player. Riscatelli with a mighty fist. Scoops up the ball. Keeps it close to the ground. So fast, but just to behind. Gold Coast are in control of this game. Biddle can take his time. He doesn't want to see it turn over and come back straight over his head. John, how did you see that opening quarter?
The Suns will be very happy with the early scoreboard pressure they're applying to Essendon. They're clearly setting the standard out there, and it'll be interesting to see how the Bombers come back after the break.
The scores were very high in that term. Let's take a look at the stats, Tom.
The Suns lead the kicking stats by a considerable margin with 138. Essendon behind with only 48 and may have a hard time catching up. Gold Coast showing their superior marking skills with a whopping 54, while the Bombers trail behind on 9.